Today we'll be ranking lawyers based on their chances of proving Dexter innocent. And here's how the rankings work. Harvey Specter defending Dexter Morgan would be the ultimate test of his legal prowess and tactical genius. Harvey excels at striking deals that seem impossible, often getting the other side to agree on his terms. His presence in the courtroom is undeniable. Juries and judges respect him, which gives him an edge in influencing outcomes. Harvey's ability to anticipate opponents' moves and exploit their weaknesses makes him a formidable opponent in legal battles. Despite any moral conflicts, Harvey is known for going all in to protect his client's interests. Harvey would meticulously dissect the evidence linking Dexter to the crimes. Harvey would argue that key forensic evidence was mishandled, tainted, or improperly obtained. He'd highlight any inconsistencies in the evidence to suggest that someone else. Harvey would argue that Dexter's actions are the result of deep psychological trauma from witnessing his mother's murder as a child. He'd frame Dexter as a flawed hero, eliminating criminals who escape the justice system. This could resonate with the jury, painting Dexter as a necessary evil. Harvey could redirect suspicion toward law enforcement's failure to catch dangerous criminals, positioning Dexter as a solution to their incompetence. Harvey would use the media to build public sympathy for Dexter, ensuring the jury enters the courtroom with a bias in Dexter's favor. Harvey is known for exploiting technicalities. He'd fight to suppress key evidence, illegally obtained blood slides, or surveillance footage. Any confession Dexter might have given under duress. If a prosecutor like Saul Goodman or Jack McCoy is on the other side, Harvey would outmaneuver them by anticipating their arguments and staying 2 steps ahead. Harvey's closing statement would be a masterpiece of persuasion. It'd probably go like this. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, imagine living in a world where the justice system fails you. Dexter Morgan stepped in where the system faltered, protecting the innocent. Is that a crime, or is that justice? Harvey's confidence and strategic brilliance give Dexter a fighting chance, but this case pushes even Harvey's limits. Success would depend on the judge's willingness to dismiss or suppress evidence, the jury's perception of Dexter as a hero rather than a criminal, so he will get Dexter free. If Saul Goodman were defending Dexter Morgan, it would be a chaotic, morally dubious, but undoubtedly entertaining case. Saul is a master at defending clients who seem indefensible, and his tactics would likely be as outrageous as they are effective. Saul isn't bound by traditional courtroom strategies. He uses loopholes, technicalities, and even outright manipulation to win. Saul excels at making his clients look like victims or misunderstood heroes, no matter how damning the evidence. Saul's connections to shady characters could help him gather counter evidence or silence witnesses. Saul knows how to sway public opinion, turning even the most despised criminal into a folk hero. Saul would argue that the legal system is broken, allowing dangerous criminals to roam free. He'd position Dexter as a vigilante who stepped in to protect society where the system failed. He'd frame law enforcement as corrupt or incompetent, undermining their credibility in presenting evidence against Dexter. Saul would argue that Dexter's collection of blood slides is circumstantial at best and could have been planted by someone with a grudge. He'd hire a shady expert to question the validity of any forensic evidence linking Dexter to the crime scenes. Saul Goodman would make Dexter's case a media circus, turning the courtroom into a stage for his antics. While his unorthodox methods might not guarantee a victory, Saul could potentially secure a hung jury or a reduced sentence by muddying the waters just enough. So he's going in at the could go either way tier.